sip in before. Here we go. Hi guys, welcome to Messed Up Bun But Makeup Done. I'm Tatiana and today we're going to be filming a get ready with me video. I'm actually really excited because I actually didn't know what to title this video because I have some new products that I wanted to try out that I kind of wanted to call it like a new product or first impression video. But there's a lot of them, and not a lot of them are like brand new products. These are just new products to me that I'm trying. So I just kind of wanted to share these with you guys and also test them out myself to see how I like them, see what my thoughts are about them, and then of course just to kind of be here and create a nice look for you guys so that way you can learn along the way. So we're just gonna go ahead, jump in, and get started. To start off, first I wanted to show off my cute little like headband thing that I found at Ulta. If you guys don't know me, I am obsessed with unicorns. These are just one of the many things I'm obsessed with, and all my friends really know that about me. So I saw this at Ulta and I thought this was super cute, so we're gonna put it on and try it on. Also, if you hear a little bit of slight sound in the background, it's my music from my iPad. I, for some reason, could not film in this super quiet space, so you'll hear a little bit of tiny music, but nothing too much where it's like I'm gonna get flagged or it's copyrighted or whatever the case. Kind of look like a cat unicorn, but we'll go for it. First thing I wanted to share with you guys before I start putting makeup on and stuff, I wanted to show you what I put on my face before I do that. This is kind of like my morning routine, or what I put on my face, my skincare wise, before I put makeup on. Of course, first things first, I wash my face. After that, I do use the Thayer's toner. It's this one's infused with coconut water, and I love everything that smells like coconut, so this one has been my favorite. Next, I do add the Kitao Essence lotion. I picked this up at Ulta. I'm just now like starting to use it. I've used it a couple times and I really like the way that it feels on my face. So I'll add that. And then of course I'll add a eye cream. This is the Eye Duty Triple Remedy AM Gel Cream by First Aid Beauty. I love their products, especially for like under the eyes and stuff. It definitely gets rid of those dark circles, especially if I'm staying up late. And then lastly, I have the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream, which is definitely one of my favorite moisturizers of all times. So to kind of start off, I'm going to start off with a primer. And today we're going to be using the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas. This is not new to me. I actually have been using this for a while, as you can see. Definitely one of my favorite primers. I definitely recommend it. It's really great at minimizing those pores on your face. It has a wonderful blurring effect on it. Only downside is it is expensive, and I am, a girl on a budget, so I did have to spend a pretty penny for this. I believe this was like $52. I know that they do have a trial size or a travel size at Sephora. It's super cute, super mini. So if this is something that you're like hesitant to buy because it is, on the pricier side, then I would recommend getting the little mini. Next, for my foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear foundation. Now, this one has been my favorite foundation so far too. This is not new to me either. I'm in the shade 475. My holy grail foundation before this was the L'Oreal True Match, which to this day I still love. But I think this one just tops it off even more. And I think the main thing about it is because it does have this little pump. rather than the other one doesn't have one. It just has the open thing at the top, and I just have to like go in and dip it every time. So this one, first off, is very easy to, you know, apply over the face. Usually I just dot the foundation all over my face. And what's nice about this one too, it's not too much of a matte shade. I would say it's more of a satin finish, which is great for me because I prefer more dewy looking skin, since like I said I am on the dry side. Just gonna blend all of that out with a Morphe sponge. Now I did take too long to blend this out, the foundation. So what I'm going to do, just to kind of make it a little bit more wet, I'm going to use the Milani Make It Last setting spray. It's for priming, correcting, and setting. This is new to me. I've used this a couple times, and I usually put this before I start putting my foundation and stuff like that, which I completely forgot, but it's a good thing. We're going to use it anyway. So I'm just going to spray a little bit all over my face. And then we're going to keep on blending. Now, half of, whoa, excuse me. Now, half of the face, I am going to do with the Beauty Blender. And on the other half of the face, not Beauty Blender, I'm sorry, Morphe sponge. On the other half of the face, I'm going to be using a new item that I just picked up at the Morphe store yesterday that I'm super excited about. So like I said yesterday, I did go to the Morphe store and I actually went to go pick up this. I have been like super hesitant in purchasing it because I myself have a shit ton of brushes. So I was like, no, I don't need them. But honestly guys, I'm obsessed with Jeffree Star, with all his stuff, all his items. And I just do generally think everything is super high quality, super great from him. So I do like him, at least for as a person that I see him on his videos, and he is a smart businessman, and just everything that he does, it's just so real. So like I enjoy his products, and the fact that he is the way he is, I enjoy supporting his stuff like that. So that's my little tidbit. I did grab his brush set, so on the other half of the face, I'm actually going to be using one of his brushes that he mentioned that was specifically for foundation, which I believe is this one. This one is the JS1 brush. So pretty, oh my gosh. Let's go in. I haven't used a brush to blend in my foundation in so long. Guys, there's literally no streak marks on my face from this brush. And that's like one of the things that worries me about using brushes, is because of the streaks. But man, with this one, it is winning me over. We're actually going to be putting on concealer. Now, this for sure is a new item that is on the market that came out maybe like couple weeks ago maybe. It's the new Jeffree Star concealer, and I did also purchase the Jeffree Star setting powders as well. Now this is what I used before. So I typically use on a daily basis the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. I love this concealer, super full coverage, super brightening. It sets pretty quickly, which is nice, and it's a little mattifying, which I like myself. So I love this concealer, and I usually set it with either the Laura Mercier translucent powder or the Coty Airspun powder. So here's the thing. This it won't be a first impression on this, because I've actually already tried it. I got really excited, and I wanted to try it before I did like a full, video on it to tell you my thoughts. And I'm going to be honest, as much as I praise and love Jeffree Star, this, for the first time, did not work for some reason. I don't know if I was doing it wrong. I don't know what I was doing, but pretty much what was happening was I laid this on thinking that it's gonna be, you know, super quick drying like the L'Oreal Infallible like mine, but it does take a little bit of time to set. So I didn't think that. So immediately I went in and I put the powder on. Now what kind of happened was it started to clump up, like the powder mixed with the wet sponge and then the wet concealer, and it just did not look great whatsoever. It just looked gross. I think at this point that was probably my mistake. I needed to wait till this dried a little bit better because I've been hearing nothing but good reviews about this concealer and this powder. So I'm going to give it a whirl and actually review it here on camera so you guys can take a look and see what your thoughts are. Maybe what you guys can say, you know, leave your comments down below, see what you think about it, or maybe if I am doing it wrong, also leave me comments to let me know if I am doing it wrong, like, or give me some tips, because that would be very helpful. I zoomed in a little closer so that way we can take a look. Now, what's nice about, or what's different really about this concealer is really the doe foot applicator. You see how there's like a little hole in the middle? That's supposed to hold excess product in the middle. So every time you kind of swipe it on your face or wherever, product is just gonna keep coming out. So that was just kind of his envision with the doe foot applicator, which I think is really smart and something that I don't think anyone else has done. And then the shade that I got to share with you guys is C13. I'm gonna place some under my eyes. I'm gonna put some down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead. Now I'm gonna take my sponge again and just grab this and blend this out. This concealer is not like a matte concealer. It's more also kind of like a satin finish, like kind of like my what's it called? My foundation. It does blend out nicely and effortlessly. It definitely does brighten up the under eye, but it also leaves kind of like a little bit of a dewy finish. That, you know, is okay to me. I think I would prefer more of a mattifying concealer. This for sure is not a bad concealer whatsoever. Very nice, very easy to blend, like I said, and still has that brightening effect. Okay, what are we thinking? Definitely brighter under eye. Definitely look more awake. Hello. We're definitely gonna wait till this sets just a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna apply the powder. I got the color Beige. Now I feel like I should have gotten the fair shade to help with brightening, because this one I feel like is a little too yellow. Well, we'll see how it looks on camera. I know in person it looks a little yellow to me, but we'll see how it looks to me. The nice thing about this powder, or what's different about it really, is that he made it to smell like cotton candy, which is so true. Literally smells like putting like cotton candy on your face, but it's not too overwhelming. Okay, next I'm gonna grab another one of his sponges. It's like the mini one, and I use this one specifically for powders. Let's see how this applies. I know that last time I applied it with the sponge, that's when it started to create that clumping effect. So let's see how it goes. I'm really trying, like I really want to like this product, guys. It's definitely going on way better than the first time I did it. I think I was just kind of rushing. Usually when I get ready in the mornings, I tend to rush and put my makeup on for work. So this time for sure, since I'm taking the time, it's definitely setting a lot better. Going to put just like an all over face powder on my face. All over face powder on my face. Yeah. What I'll be using is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium dark and just a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to go over, just quickly put a little bit on, not too much. Next, I'm going to contour or bronze contour, both of them. And I'm kind of debating on what brush I want to use because I actually got two new brushes besides the one that's in Jeffree Star's collection, but I also got another Morphe brush that is not new in the collection. Everyone's really been using it, but it is new to me. It is the M527 brush. It's the pointed face brush or something like that. This one's supposed to be really good for like contouring, just really bronzing up the face. But like I said, I also want to use one of Jeffree's brushes. He has the JS2 brush that's also like a pointed brush, although it's a little bit more tapered than this one. This one really can get into that that cheekbone, right? And you can really cut that cheekbone really good. So I'm debating which one to use. I'm just gonna go in with the M527 brush. Honestly, I've been super excited to use this one. So I'm gonna go in today with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the color Bronzer. I know that there's like a light one and there's different shades. So I'm gonna go into this one. Oh my god, guys. I adore the smell of this bronzer. Like, literally reminds me of, like, you know when you go to like a swim park or like a water park, like not Soak City or Ranging Waters, whatever. I feel like this is what that reminds me, just of like bunch of chlorine and swimming pools and sunscreen and coconut. I don't know why that was in there randomly, but that's literally just what this smells like. It like reminds me of happy memories of when I used to go to Soak City. I just love this smell. Like, I literally could stay here and smell this all day. But anyways, I will now we'll be going to bronze my face up now that I've spent half of this video talking about the smell of this bronzer. And I love this bronzer. I've used this for like a couple weeks now, and I just love the finish in it. It's not really a matte bronzer. It's got like a tiny bit of shimmer in it, but it makes your skin look so glowy when you put it on. It's so nice, and it blends out so easily. So next I'm gonna grab some more of that Jeffree Star setting powder. I'm just gonna add a little bit more to really cut these cheekbones. Is that what you call it right here? So now that we're nicely baking, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera. I feel like eyebrows are so boring, and I feel like even me, myself, I feel like I can't do or like show people how to do their eyebrows, but I will at least show you what I use. To really shape my brows, I use the NYX micro brow pencil. It's like a wonderful dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I love Anastasia's Brow Wiz, I do, but I don't, like I said, I'm a girl on a budget. And I put on makeup every day. I do my brows every day. So having to pay for that thing, you know, pretty consistently, it's obviously nicer to find a dupe or something that's a little bit more affordable, right? So the NYX comes really close to it, honestly. Like, this has been my favorite brow pencil to use. And then to kind of help with filling in those really sparse areas in my brows, especially like right here, up in front too, I'll use Benefit's Gimme Brow. This one's in the shade 4.5. I used to love this when it first came out, when it used to be in that little like brown tube and they only had like 3 shades. And then for some reason I just stopped using it because I switched over to like the Anastasia like dip brow, and I was using that gel for a while, and then I started using her powders for a while until really I started using like the pencils again. Sometimes too, what's nice about the Gimme Brow is like if I just want to be create like a no makeup look, I literally will just use that just to fill in my brows and nothing else. and it's been such a lifesaver. So I'm loving using that product again. So let me finish these brows and I'll be right back. So now that I've done my now that I've done my brows off camera, I went ahead and also set my lids with primer. I always and have always used the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. It is literally the best. Like, it cancels out all the coloration and the veins that pop out on your lids, and kind of give you like a nice base. So 100% recommend. And then I went ahead and I just set it with like a nude shadow. Today what I'm going to be using for eyeshadows is the Morphe and James Charles collab palette. You're probably going to be seeing this palette in a lot of my videos, only because, I mean, can we just look at this palette? Can't even think of a palette more perfect, like, for anyone. It's got every color that you need, from all your nudes to all your pretty, you know, shimmer, or not shimmer, but colorful colors here at the bottom. This palette is literally perfect for me. I wish this shade was actually one of these bigger shades, only because this is the shade that I use most often to set the primer. So I know for sure that shade's gonna go first. Today I was thinking of doing like a smoky, bronzy type of look, and it's all revolved around using this Milani Hypnotic Lights like glitter. It's supposed to kind of be like a dupe for the Stila glitters, which those perform amazing as well. I know I've tried a couple, and those babies are just so pigmented, so shiny, so glittery, which is perfect because I love that, as you can't tell. I'm wanting to definitely just put this all over my lid today. So I do want to kind of do a little bit of a bronzy / champagne gold type look. We'll see where that goes. Is that close for you guys? Is that close enough? So I was watching one of Jeffree Star's videos today, and it was the one where he was doing a get ready with me with Lipstick Nick. She was actually mentioning that one of her eyes, right, just like constantly like waters, and like it just kind of like ruins her, like her just like the edges right here and then right here, and that it's just a consistent like issue for her. And I like could not relate with her even more. Like, I feel like I was literally the only person who's had to deal with that, because this eye is always like, especially in the mornings, waters like a sprinkler system, like that just never freaking turns off, and it like messes up my makeup so much that it like frustrates me. So when she said that, I was like, man, I relate to you so much that I you know, didn't feel bad that I wasn't the only person. So I'm actually very happy that I'm not. It's a struggle, honestly, and girl, I feel you. So yeah, that was just kind of nice that I'm not the only one. Let's just put that on my lid. And hopefully I don't mess it up. Just so you guys know, that scent of the cotton candy is gone. It's not lingering, it's not strong, so just so that you guys know while that's drying. I also went to the Body Shop and picked up a couple items from there. One, I picked up their body butter, which was actually recommended by one of my best friends, Bianca. She was kind of letting, or I was pretty much letting her know my problem, my issue of my dry skin, which hello, I knew already about. And she really wanted to go to the Body Shop, so she recommended their body butters, and like I tried it there, and oh my gosh, they smell so good. They're so like creamy and perfect for what I needed. Anyways, so I picked up a body butter in the shade, in the flavor or whatever, mango. And I also picked up a couple of their lip butters, which I've been looking for a good like chapstick, like lip butter to really like enrich my lips with moisture. Because my lips on the daily get super dry. I feel like chapstick, just like any chapstick that I've tried has worked for a little bit, but I get tired of it. Like it just doesn't do its justice anymore. So I picked up this lip butter in coconut and in the mango as well. And I'm actually going to be applying this to my lips. And I tried it this morning, the mango one. It just feels so nice. Off camera, I'm going to be putting on a brown liner and I'm going to wing it out. I'm doing this off camera because I can't do it on camera, obviously. But I will let you know what I will be using. I'm going to be using the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in the color dark brown. So I'll be right back. So off camera, I went ahead and I applied brown liner, winged it out just a little bit. And I also applied lashes. Today's lashes I'm using by House of Lashes called Pixie Luxe. These are my favorite because they're super like fanned out. They're super long, as you can tell. I haven't worn this dramatic of a lash in such a long time. The only thing I don't like about these lashes are like the band is like super thick at the end, so that's why I don't really wear as many dramatic lashes anymore. But other than that, like they're just so pretty, these lashes. So those are the ones I have on. And then I also applied some mascara. This is my favorite mascara. It's from the drugstore. L'Oreal, the Voluminous Lash Paradise in like the Blackest black, waterproof. I recommend it 100% to go get it. If you're more of a person who likes really super separated lashes, then I probably wouldn't recommend this for you. But this does give you that nice effect where it's very voluminous. It definitely gives you that length that you want. I'm going to just kind of get like a dark, like that dark brown shadow that we used for the crease in the outer corner. And I'm going to drag that underneath my lash line. I love how tapered this brush is. It really gets in those like small corners of your eye, like the fact that it was able to go into my crease like that, and then now to kind of smoke out the bottom lash line. I love it. Next I'm gonna grab the JS6 where I use that like lighter brown shade, and this for sure I'm gonna give it a little bit more warmth down here. Now I was kind of looking at myself in the mirror, checking up on the concealer, the Jeffree Star concealer. Now it does look like it's starting to crease on me just a little bit, but, and you guys can probably see that, or maybe not, I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I start editing this video. But honestly, I have that issue with all concealers. It's just like these little tiny wrinkles inside my eyes I have always had. So that's why all my concealers really kind of start to crease in there. So, you know, other than that, this concealer looks like it's holding up pretty well. It's still really bright. I love the fact that it's not so like luminous or like so satin, because we set it with that the setting powder. So I'm actually very happy with it. I'm happy to say that because, you know, like I said earlier, I was really just want to love it, and I'm glad that I will be able to. So this is definitely going to be one of the concealers that I will be reaching for. Now I'm just going to add some mascara to my lower lashes. I realize that I make a super silly face whenever I look up or whenever I like do my lower lashes or whatever, or my concealer. I always do this. And I like honestly try to like not do it because I feel like I need to be pretty on camera. See, I'm doing it again. I can't help it. I literally can't help it. Deal with it. If I ever get like famous, I already see or like envision all the memes with that face. So you're welcome. Like I'm gonna get famous or anything like that. Next I'm gonna be putting on some blush. I'm gonna be using the Milani Baked Blush in the color Rose d'Oro. I'm gonna take this brush since I didn't use it for contouring. I'm gonna take the JS2 brush. I'm just gonna apply that to the apples of my cheeks. And this isn't a new product to me. I have one other shade that's a little bit darker and more like on the darker red side. But this color is new to me. It's like a peachy gold, also like a little champagne color. It's so pretty. These baked blushes by Milani are so pigmented. I know another famous or like really well known blush is Luminoso, which everyone loves too. It's not as like shimmery as this one, but it is definitely like on the luminous side, hence Luminoso, and it's a little bit more peach. Next we're going to go into a highlighter. This is not new to the market, but it is new to me. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. I got a couple of these. I probably should be wearing the other ones. It's a little bit more on the champagne like gold side, since this is like the theme, right, I'm going with. But I really wanted to try this one out. This one's a little bit more golden. It's in the shade 333B Golden Flower Crown. And oh my gosh, I tried on the other one. The other one is so pretty, so I'm just, I can't wait to like put this on my face right now. Highlighting is like one of my favorite things to do, so I'm so excited. I literally packed that shit on. Now, did I already say that I'm using the JS4 highlighting brush? I love these types of brushes to highlight. It just really packs it on. Usually I use the other one from Morphe. I use the M510 brush. It looks like this. And this one's a little similar. This one I think is a little bit smaller. But still, like, I love this thing. So I'm going to use his to really pack on that highlight. I want to intensify it a little bit more, so I'm actually going to grab some setting spray. The dilemma is which one am I going to use? So usually when I set my face, I will either go in for the Morphe setting spray or for the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. This one is newer, out in the market right now, but I have been using it ever since it came out. I love e.l.f. sprays. One of them, they're super affordable, super available anywhere you can get them. And this one specifically because it has dewy in it, and I love that dewy finish on my face. And lastly, it smells like coconut. And you know how much I love coconut, at least from this video. Most of my products that I've kind of been using today is coconut smelling type of stuff. So this stuff is amazing. The only thing that I don't like about this is the sprayer. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this has like a harsh like spray. Like literally I can't even, the farther I hold it, it's still super like slaps you in the face. Like I'm at SeaWorld, like in the wet zone, and Shamu is literally like hitting me in the face with water. Like that's how the sprayer feels like, which is unfortunate. Yes, Stella, we hear you, girl. We hear you. So I had to switch it out for like another bottle of setting spray that I used to have, which is actually another one that I like, the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. I actually put the e.l.f. spray in this bottle just because I like the way that this sprays. You know what? Just for the heck of it, let's just do both of them. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. So I'm going to go back in with the highlighter. Lastly, lips, guys, and then we're gonna be done. We're gonna be done, I promise. Another like product that I'm gonna be using is definitely not new. It came out, I think, last year. Maybe the year before that. I think last year, because so many things have happened last year, but I don't remember. So sorry. Is the Jeffree Star lip liners, and I got 3 of them. But I know for sure they're not new. These are just like new to me. And I want to use a lip liner, one of his lip liners. And then on top of that, I actually want to top it off with, I think these are new. These are the Milani lip plumpers. I've been into lip plumpers lately, and I just love the way that it makes my lips look all like juicy and plump and like glossy. So I'm going to be using this one. This one's in the color Rosy Bronze. And I think for the lips, I was going to go for a dark lip, but I don't know how I feel about a dark lip right now with the gloss. Okay, I think I'm going to just play it safe and go with the color Leo. Bam. Alright guys, so that's it for this get ready with me chit chat first impression review type video. Honestly guys, I'm so happy to be back filming videos. I honestly owe a huge thanks to one of my best friends, Deanna. She was the one who was super nice enough to gift me the James Charles palette. I know I've been wanting this palette for so long, but I know that I didn't need it. I just wasn't going to get it because I honestly haven't been doing makeup for a while, and I just kind of lost interest. So, you know, once this palette kind of came back, you know, or came into my life thanks to her, that really just kind of gave me the motivation to start doing videos again, and then seeing all the reactions from you guys, all my friends, my family and stuff like that, that they want to see tutorials and whatnot, even if it's just for them. Like, it just honestly like makes me super happy to start filming again. Not super excited about editing again, honestly. That just takes way too much time, but it's all worth it. I enjoy doing all of it. I love showing everyone my content, so I'm just super excited once again to be back. So thank you so much to Deanna. So once again guys, thank you so much even to you guys for watching this video, the few who have. I really appreciate it. If you like, you know, my content from my stuff that I had before, and then of course you want some new content, please give this video a like. Please hit that subscribe button. I know now that there's the notifications button. I mean, you don't have to press that, but I mean, if you want to, that would be great too, because honestly don't know how often I'll be uploading. Hopefully I'll be on a nice little schedule, but we'll see how it goes. If you want to get notified of when my videos come up, then that's what that little bell is for. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!